manifest $2.
By the end of this. Absolutely. There we go. Yeah, man, I got all kinds of things we could talk about. We could flow on. There's so much happening and at the same time nothing happening. I
Well,
had
I
this
want to
whole
know what you were talking about with your group today too.
Oh yeah. I was putting together kind of the big picture, so to speak. All right. So we can definitely flow on that. Are we now live on YouTube?
We're now live, so let's share the link on the different platforms.
Okay. I gotta wait for the flow for everyone to flow in.
Yeah, so let's let the room fill up. It's been an exciting day. So welcome to the Zen Lounge.
There we go. What's let's see, the same link you sent me?
No, don't send the Zoom link. We're gonna send the YouTube link.
Okay.
So currently we have how many people?
There we go.
Link on the different platform. We got Kang Space. We got 9 people.
Boom.
So what's been going on? How's everything in California?
To be honest, it's okay. It's not bad. I think people always forget how California, how big it is, and how much space there is, right? In different spaces that you go. For me, I'm just home all day. I've just kind of committed to diving in and learning and choosing the places that I go and the places that I want to be and picking your energy spots. I think anyone who's watching too right away, it's like the energy is such a key, in this age that we live in, just the way energy is moving, the way energy is shifting. So as much as sometimes people tell me you got to get out of California, it's just hard to leave. It was 93 today. That was something. It was hot. It was solo hot. It was solo hot. It was like 90, 92, 93 it got up to. What do you say?
Well, I was just out there at the beach, dude. It's just like nothing.
It's amazing.
The weather and the beach there. It's hard to.
It is hard to leave.
Hard to complain when you're out there. Yeah.
Exactly, man. And there's a lot of things to do. Like I said, there's nature, all that stuff. So you pick your spots. You go camping, but everything's good. Yeah, and we're building our Waco community, and that's another big thing. Community is everything right now. I think so many people are kind of getting woken up to, whether it's the mandates or people walking off or, getting let go of their job, finding like-minded people. It's never been more prevalent than ever. So it's pretty cool to see also like local communities coming together, online or offline, even everybody watching this.
Well, we have 31 people in the chat. I think that's enough to get started. So welcome everybody to Friday night special. Hope you guys are going to enjoy this Friday night entertainment. We have Chris from Come Out Better. He told me he has a lot on his mind. He wants to flow. So we're going to talk about a lot of different things. And of course, we're going to talk about the main event. We got to talk about solo, and we're going to manifest a pump to $2 by the end of this stream. We're at $1.94.
There it is.
We're at $1.94. This thing is pumping, and we're on time. And guess what? We're early. So this is a beautiful thing, and we get the airdrop on top of all these extra pump gains. So this is really special. But dude, welcome to the Zen Lounge.
Love it, man. Thanks for having me back. And I love the formal intro flow, man. It's so good. And I've always like I said, I've always been a fan of how you always just get people going, so I'm fired up and I'm excited. And yeah, a lot of my mind, I'm sure a lot on a lot of people's minds right now. And it's always good. I say this, might as well speak it out, because if you're not speaking it out, it's going to get really loud in the head, and if you can get these things out and share what you share, it's empowering. So you're helping a lot of people. So I always salute to you for doing what you do, man. It's good stuff. Love it.
Well, I just love that it's a level playing field and everybody gets to get involved. So people are able to participate with ELS. If you were able to have 2 XRP, and if you had 10 XRP to activate your Zoom account, your wallet, if you had 2 XRP to open up the trust line, some people just got paid $1,000 today in XRP.
Yeah.
And they could use that to go buy some Christmas presents. They could use that to reinvest. They could use that. It's like a cheat code. Like we're playing The Sims and we have the cheat code on, or Grand Theft Auto, when you put the cheat codes on and you get just free money coming into your life. Like I never experienced anything like this. So
nothing.
It's a level playing field. And then if you got some funds to play around with, even more opportunities. So it inspires people to get up, contribute to society, and because then you get more money back into your life to invest into these exciting markets. I think that this is just the beginning. I think that more and more people are going to flock to these crypto markets real soon once everyone starts understanding the possibilities like DeFi and everything that we're talking about too.
Absolutely. No, I think it's incredible that people, we were doing this earlier, like we said, we are a call with our Wake community, and I just had people put their hands up, just feeling worthy to receive after being kind of deceived for most of our life, just how money works, how the Fed works, taxes, all the constructs that put people in a mental bind when it comes to money, and for people to now just take some time to slow down, connect some dots, just kind of like we're doing. It's right there, and we've been programmed so much to work so hard for it. And that was kind of one thing that I've been realizing is, I think a lot of people are being let go or with the mandates or just finding that freedom within themselves with their time are the ones that are like seeing this more and more. You know what I mean? It's like that vision people are having.
Everything starts with a thought.
Exactly.
So you first have that thought like, oh, I would actually like to be free and have my time back and not give all my time to someone else's. You have to first have that thought before you go and could go and like basically like take the next action. That makes sense? Can you verbalize that better?
Yeah, absolutely. You take the thought, you visualize it, you start seeing it, you start becoming it. And next thing you know, it does come part of your existence. It's constantly saying what is rather than what isn't. And whether it's financial freedom, all these different things, the financial freedom term, I know it's tossed around a lot. And even I've said it many times. I always look at it as kind of like a cloud or like a bubble in a way. And you just see other meanings or other words that have to do with financial abundance. Like really people want time freedom. People really want to sleep in or, go for a walk when they can, not have to worry about going to a nice dinner. So it's incredible that no longer is the system or the stereotype design as a 1% can only do that and enjoy this life and give back to people. 99% of people can. Everyone can. There's enough for everyone, to go around. And I think that's just what's so cool about all these airdrops and stuff. Like it's incredible. It's incredible.
Yeah, we've been hearing about talks about wealth transfers and a level playing field for a long time. And for the people that are searching for these opportunities, they're happening right now. And people are doing awesome things. I'm seeing it's really creating an awesome vibe in the community because now everybody is able to participate, so
yeah,
that's really exciting. But everything that's happening, it's so much more than just financial. Like we talk about health, freedom, and it all connects. So it all connects. So
it does.
More and more people are contacting me, asking me questions about crypto because more and more people, what that really means is people are looking for alternatives. They want to exit the current system that we're in right now, and not just financial, but they're looking for news from different people. Like they want to get their information from different people. They want to get their health from different places. Like people are looking for alternatives in health. It's just everyone is looking for new things. This is what the Great Awakening is, and the Great Reset. It can be used as a positive term too. Like we're resetting all the bullshit.
Yes.
And transforming and focusing on what's actually important. We talk about that together all the time.
Yeah, words are so key. The Great Reset, those 3 words, the Great Reset, it's people have so many narratives and you could say there, and there. It's like, that's my favorite analogy is those 3 words, they're spelled differently. They sound the same, yet they have different meaning. So it's like the word, the Great Reset, the Great Awakening means so many different stories to so many people. And that's what makes it so incredible. It's like each and every single one of us is like writing our own movie. And a lot of times we don't choose to write our own movie or we don't want to, just simply because we don't feel we're worthy enough to, and I think people are realizing, there you go. People are realizing literally how you can live life just like that, without attaching to the word, the Great Reset, really looking at what that word means and feels to you. Because like you said, it could mean something that for people to think is worst case scenario. At the same time, to millions of people, billions of people, it can be a time of leveling out the playing field, letting everyone step forward into their true self, express their gifts, share that quantumly with the world in a safe, technological manner. And
Let's talk
boom.
about let's talk about this with Graf's in the chat right now because we've been talking about this forever, and for some reason we never actually did this. We've been talking about doing a music because we both have. He used to be a musician, like a hip hop artist. I used
Yeah.
to be a promoter, curate events. So we both kind of have a behind the scenes info on the music scene, and we've been wanting to do an episode on it for so long. We never have. But dude, look at what's like. You want to talk about a great awakening, dude? We've been talking about Hollywood and the music industry for how long?
Yeah.
That's mainstream news on
I
TikTok.
know.
Everybody's talking about the Travis Scott incidents and how music people sell their soul. It's common knowledge now, and we've been telling people the whole time. And guess what else we've been telling people? Everything else. So like eventually it's gonna be like like when the boy who cried wolf is
Yeah.
eventually right. So like it's gonna be awesome. Like we're truly in the precipice. It's freaking that's why I got
It's,
this meme up right now. Let's
That's
go.
what I'm saying. That's the exact. I'm just sitting here all day. I'm like, okay, I got to get this out. Who wants to flow? And then boom, instantly we connected. And yeah, man, it's a ride. It truly is. And for so many people, again, it's how you perceive it, how you look at it, how you embody it, and how you let yourself integrate it. And yeah, you guys have been on the money. It's so fun to just connect dot. It's like just daily dot connecting.
Well, it's
You know?
honestly too much for me at this point. Like I can't keep up with everything, so it's
There are
like
a lot of
I
timelines
gotta I
coming
gotta
to the
connect with
surface.
you. I gotta connect with a few people. What's going on over here? It's hard to keep up.
It is. I do agree with that. Yeah, that is. I haven't even posted in about a week on my Instagram. I've just been seeing and observing so many different lenses so fast, and you can get lost in it for sure. So yeah, man, I feel you on that one for sure. I feel like crypto though grounds me in a way, or like communities though. Talking like this, definitely different ways to ground. So that's definitely big time for sure.
Well, I find it interesting that it's all connected. Like all these timelines eventually
Yep.
intersect. Like even though we all go and do our own little things here, like the health community does one thing, crypto community one thing. Everyone does their own little thing, but eventually we all like connect. But I think it's odd that all this liquidity pools and public like new forms of decentralized banking is all going live right now, and then everything else politically is heating up because basically we now have the tools to basically like turn the central banks in the blockbuster. Like we no longer need them. We have Netflix technology to basically we no longer need them. So now it's kind of like they no longer have like their ball like they no longer call the shots like they
Right.
used to because now we have like other alternatives. So now we kind of like our balls sag a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? Like we can
There you
walk
go.
with a little bit more confidence because we got alternatives to. We're basically going to declare independence from the bankers, I believe, in the next coming. I don't know how long it's going to take, but that's the end game.
Yeah. Well, we're doing it now. We're doing it now, like you said. You literally said it in your mind. We're doing it right now. The very education, the very knowledge, the very teachings that you give, that many share, and then people that they reciprocate, because there's so many people out there that do an amazing job of resharing things of value. That's the fear that I'm sure all the powers that were have always had. That's how I just look at it, and it's such a great way to realize that you can just like a devolution, they call it, going from the inside out and just pulling it apart. You literally go within the mind, declutter all this stuff, you educate yourself, empower yourself, like you talk about, and then you come out better. Like it's literally just all so intertwined. So yeah, man, the banks and all that stuff. Well, so you think what is one big thing would you say that people can look forward to in terms of something that banks do today, aside from like staking and delegating or wrapping and delegating, things like that? What are some of those things? Because I haven't put that together.
Well, I'll tell you one of the reasons why I'll flip the question that you asked me and tell you
Flip it.
another thing that's going to get you more excited is one of the reasons why all the banks are going to participate in what you're invested in. For example, like Solo or XRP
Mm-hmm.
is they're looking for opportunities to get yield. So like a way for them to get yield would be buying a property, like a house, and then renting it out for 12 months and like charging the rental. That's a way to get a return on your investment, right?
Yep.
but you got to do all the headache of paying for, like, getting a good person that lives with you, a good tenant that pays on time. That's a headache. So they want basically ROI, they want APY. Basically all this DeFi stuff that we're already in, Songbirds, the test, all this other stuff, that legacy, Solo's 20%. They're eventually all going to, once regulation happens, put their money in there so they get basically passive income, just like we want passive income. That's what this is really designed for. We're just cheat coding the system, getting in before
Yeah.
them. So once the
Wow.
green light, Gary Gensler basically says, okay, then all of a sudden these financial institutions buy up. We could sell our Solo to them, premium dollar, and they'll be happy because they
Wow.
get to earn yield, and it's a level playing field because we got to participate and get in for free with our airdrop. So we're happy. The big bank institutions are happy. Level playing field, everybody wins. It's not like one person fucks over another person. Everybody, it's like balance, I think. That's my speculation. But getting
Amazing.
back to some other topics, we always talk about crypto on this channel. So I was trying to get more into some other things.
Oh yeah, I'm game.
It's Friday night, and I've been talking about crypto all week. So
I'm game. Now you used to say that from the start. I'm anything. Yeah, let's flow.
yeah, so let's update my audience with some of the new things that you think would be important for them to, whatever you think is important.
Let's see. Well, I would say this: be mindful of your boundaries. I feel because when we connect with our community, Wakewater Co community, we really talk to people a lot about word choice, and I know it's a common thing that I usually talk about when we flow. It's something that always everybody can come back to. Oh, where'd you go? Oh, there you go. Okay, took that. You disappeared. It's something that everybody can come back to. The language that you speak. And I think that's so important right now, because I'm noticing, if you notice in your everyday life, you speak thousands of words, right? Whether it's out loud or in your head, identifying the words. And this is what really came, I felt it was focusing on what is rather than what isn't. And I feel a lot of people, we've been programmed since a young age to focus on what isn't. How we don't have enough, we can't do this, it's not going to happen, rather than focusing on what is. And it's such a profound shift in your language, literally, that you can just start changing the words you speak in terms of like more personal, more action specific, more positive. You start saying those words, and I'm telling you, the stuff that unfolds in your life, like whether it's a phone call or where like you text me or something happens, you get that synchronicity. It's because you're literally doing something with your vibration, your words, your thoughts, your actions, right? That's propelling you forward. And then you're going to attract that stuff that you share, stuff that I share, stuff that Graph shares, stuff that people share, that match kind of the radio signal. You know what I mean? Like the radio signal, we put out podcasts, you put out this system. And I think that's just so important for people to start comprehending, because I know so many people are waking up right now, and they're waking up to even more of something bigger than like the non-physical. So I think it's now reminding people it's okay to realize that there's more than what meets the eye in the world that we live in today. We're breaking through that matrix in a way. We're breaking through that the reality that things are dense, things are rigid, and things are hard, and more along the lines of abundance and good health, community, taking care of yourself, having, presence in your day, little things that time, jobs, commutes, traffic, all these things took us away from. Right. And then you took it away from, and then you get back in nature. And yeah, I really feel like self-love, self-healing right now is so important. And forgiveness. I know so many people talk about, what their beliefs in, and forgiveness is definitely a huge one. You can definitely say a lot of us would probably forgive a lot of things we've gone through in our life too. So that's something, for people who are listening. Allow yourself to forgive yourself, allow yourself to be kind to yourself, and things start happening. I'm telling you, just start attune. The way you perceive the world starts to improve. Like I said, you start seeing the glass overflowing, not even halfway full, like overflowing with possibility. And we're learning, really, I feel like how powerful our mind really is. how powerful our heart really is and how powerful our words really are. It's so crazy to even say words because really it's just like a like humming. Anybody could do, like, your watches just start humming. We forget our vocal cords, right? Our muscles. With so many of us we go straight to the gym for the bench press or the stairmaster, yet none of us use this voice right here. And then we wonder why we use it once in a while. It's like we pull a muscle and then we get triggered or something comes out we didn't mean to say, and then we don't want to work that muscle again. It's just the body is fascinating. I think we were talking about the psoas. Remember that? Me, you, and Graf were talking about the psoas with that so right thing.
Yep.
That you released the psoas. So taking care of your body, taking care of your body, treating it right. And yeah, man, those are just some daily things that I've been doing lately. Even more with more intention too, because there's a difference. You and I could say, hey, we recommend doing this. If you're hearing that and you're not choosing it, like choose for yourself to do it, the same reaction or the same response, the same end result may be different, and people may get their hopes up too. So those are definitely some things I'm doing each day just to stay sharp, stay on top of it, and being able to transmute, a lot of energy that's going on in the world, for sure. So I would say that's kind of some things. If you want to elaborate on any of those, I know you always got pep talks, or if I'm just flowing, I'm flowing.
Well, I know you had a lot on your mind, so I was going to give you the opportunity to just flow. But kind of like what you were saying is how at the subconscious level, you have these like frequencies that go out. Oh, I'm tired of having this 9 to 5 job and not having any time to have fun. And you're kind of in that negative thing, thinking about what you don't want. And then all of a sudden a light bulb goes off and you go, oh, this is what I would like instead. I want to have my time. I want to have freedom. I want to have abundance to not only take care of myself, but to help other people. Then you're sending out these radio waves. Then all of a sudden you're able to grab onto the opportunities because things are presenting it to your field. Is that what you're saying?
Absolutely. Yeah. 100%. You're matching the resonance. Yeah. I would say you're matching the resonance. And when you match a certain resonance, your body starts talking to you. That's another huge thing. I think people are, we're tuning out into the body and more tuning into the mind, like the voice in the head. Your body's your subconscious mind too. And we're big old receivers and transmitters. We receive information and then we can transmit it to people, whether it's through like these podcasts, whether it's through these flows, whether it's through your posts. And it's incredible. It's like you're recycling free energy. You know what I mean? You're circulating that energy. Some people call it chi, prana, things like that. When you're circulating this energy is going through your system. Because when you start to learn how the body works, which is fascinating, we both played sports growing up. You see the body in so many different lenses, a vehicle, a terrain, a meat suit, some people call it, like a map. And whatever you perceive your body to be, there's information there. There's information in your body right now. I mean, to even think of the fact, I was reading this the other day just about the brain. The brain just fascinates me so much because of how reality is, created and manifested through our thoughts. And the brain, the number of neurons, you probably heard this too, in the brain is like the same amount of stars in the galaxy. And you forget those little things and you forget, like, oh my gosh, I literally have everything that I think perceptually outside of me, like a telescope. Look at that star over there. That star is literally in your brain, like in a neuron. That is just mind bending, in my opinion. And people are starting to wake up to their true God-given nature within themselves, right? And their ability to choose. Because if there's that many neurons, right? If there's that many constellations or stars, we map the sky, it's really neurons that are mapping in our brain. So it's just like a complete micro of the macro, right? And our heart leads so many of these processes.
Well, what's the language of stars? Do you
language of stars? Well, if you think
like
of it this
past
way,
stars, stars, rock stars, like they always call people stars. You heard of that language?
not that specifically.
What Santo says, no?
No, I don't remember. Jilly did a talk with him. I don't remember what he said about that part. Do you?
I gotta remember it, but yeah, because people like that's what they used to call pasteurs, basically like the words stars. Like
Mm, gotcha.
I thought you would know about that, but never mind.
No, I didn't get that one. Or maybe I have. I
Oh
might have got it wrong.
shit, we got urgent
What happened?
alert, code red. Code red. We gotta stop real quick.
What's up?
1 second. I'm gonna surprise you.
What do we got?
Everybody, patience, real quick. Somebody give me a drum roll, please. We got a
Oh
drum
boy.
roll coming. Get the drum roll. Oh, you overhyped it, bro, in the chat.
What's going on?
Someone told me it was. Oh, we are. We're at officially 199. Let's get a countdown going.
Let's
Grab
go.
your drinks. Let's go.
We're doing the neurons.
We're going to $2.
Focus.
$2.
Focus.
We're teaching you guys about becoming a wizard of manifestation. You're gonna watch it live happen on the Zen Lounge. We're gonna manifest a $2 solo token live. You're about to witness it
Boom.
happen here.
Right there.
Okay, everybody. Here it comes. It's coming. We're up 17%, of course.
17, baby. That's wild. That is wild.
And we're not even talking about your airdrop gains, fellas, and all the people in the live chat. We're not even talking about the airdrop gains. This is just the price. You're going to 5X your airdrop. Are we celebrating tonight or what? Merry Christmas. Snapshot happening on December, 24th?
24th.
Merry Christmas. So $10 is next. The FOMO has just begun. XRP Army hasn't even started talking about it yet. They're secretly packing their bags. Once they've packed their bags, better believe they're going to have their marketing campaign once they're cozy. But people are in panic mode right now because they slept on this project and now it's about to hit $2. So everybody grab your drink and we're going to do a big celebration together. Chris, what do you have to say?
Boom. Life-changing stuff. It's the way to go, man. This is it. This is the abundance you're receiving. I'm excited for it. This is, yeah, we called it 8 cents ago, $2. And then here we go. Blast off. I love how it's on Christmas Eve too. You know what I mean? Like just that early Christmas drop. But yeah, man, that's crazy. We called it to right before we ended the show. We'd go to $2 and it's sitting right there, sitting pretty.
Well, I am just opened up a Kona Light blonde ale from Kona Brewing.
There you go.
I'm just opening it up and pouring my glass and waiting for $2.
There we go. We're hitting it. We collectively manifested it. We did it. Everybody on this call. That was the sologenic portal.
Welcome to the golden timeline.
Boom.
Come on, I don't see enough comments. I need you guys to just spam the comments right now. Like spam it so you can even read people's watching this live stream. Spam it. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. All right, let's get back to some more important life stuff while we wait. This is one of these things, we had the opportunity. Do we sit back and wait for XRP to moon, which we all thought was going to be the case, and then another opportunity showed up in our path. And because we were hungry and we were like, I don't want to wait for XRP to move. We're going to find some capital wherever we're going to find it, put into this because we believe in this. And then that thing came into our field and we had a choice either to grab onto it or to walk past it. And we grabbed onto it and now we're getting rewarded. So this is it all comes together. This is kind of the whole lesson of today.
Amazing. Choices. Made the right choice. That's it. You stepped in, made the right choice. The right choices to get here, the right choices to make a move. And it's good to be and also be open to things, because even just learning these other tokens, it's awesome. Abundance is everywhere, man. Abundance is everywhere. All right. What do you want to keep flowing about? We'll keep the price up right here. $2 right there. We'll sit it pretty right at 17%. But yeah, man, the body speaks to you. The body talks to you. The body will give you clues. Probably, I'm sure you tap in all the time to even the research you do, but just getting these visions of certain coins doing certain things. We all have it within us too. You know what I mean? We all have that aspect within us, and there it is.
Boom.
We all have it within us.
Boom, boom, boom. Bullish. We did it.
Oh my god.
Bullish. Someone, we need like an alarm to go off right now.
What do we got? Let's get some.
Put on some music. Put on something.
Pump it.
Boom. $2. The road to $10 now. The road to $10.
Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know?
And Mr. Poole just posted.
Pump it up, don't you
Mr.
know?
Poole just posted.
You got to pump it up, don't you know?
There's the jams.
You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up.
You call for the jams. That's all I got.
Keep it going while I get this ready.
Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up.
This is a Friday night party, baby.
Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up.
That's it.
I got something coming for you.
What do we got?
Keep it going. Keep it going. Keep it going.
Is it still going? It's still going. It's going to
Keep-
Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to
Mr. Poole is with us. Mr. Poole is with us tonight, everybody. Mr. Poole is in the house. Mr. Poole is telling you guys to smile tonight because we're going to the sun and beyond. Let's go.
know, pump it up. You got to pump it up.
What a show. Where's the sparklers? Where's the fog machine?
Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know,
Oh, my
pump it
God.
up. You got to pump it up.
That's so good. Vibes. Friday night. Mr. Poole is with us.
I got it, baby. $2. Damn, let's go. We just made history tonight, guys.
How's that
People are
work?
gonna remember the stream like through the time, like echoes of time right here. Just got stored in the Akashic records for good.
Oh my gosh. Shit, man. My heart's going. That was a vibe. That was a vibe. What else are we flowing? Is chat still going crazy? Oh my gosh.
We just got the chat going, the most lit I've ever seen the chat in the Zen Lounge history. It's if you guys are in here, 82 people, you guys are a part of history. This is the most lit I've ever seen the live chat. We're
That's
going
so
bananas.
No,
Oh
man.
my gosh. Well, cheers to the golden timeline, guys. We're not even talking about the airdrop. It's at $2.01, and we're not even talking about the airdrop. Enjoy the 5X bags. People are trying to do math and calculations on my comment section, and those pessimistic people are probably kicking themselves right now. You can't do the math because the 5X, most people aren't going to be able to afford this token when it's $10. You know, like that 5X gains isn't going to go as far as when you were buying it at $1. So, sorry, I was ranting, but go ahead, Chris.
No, Flo, keep going, dude. Keep going. It's good.
No, I'm just saying, it's just like sometimes like people are trying to pretend like it was too good to be true.
Yeah.
They were just like, oh, this is too good to be true. There's no way they're going to 5X your tokens. Well, now it makes more sense. If Solo's $100, then most people are only going to be able to get a couple tokens, and then you get like 10 tokens for your airdrop.
Yeah.
People that buy a bunch at $1 or 30 cents, 40 cents. I got homies that were buying it at fucking 5 cents.
I saw.
Yeah, the NYC whales, dude. So
Wow.
we got homies out there that took action. I took action early, and we get to celebrate tonight. Let's go back to the charts and talk about some other things. Abundance. golden age timeline topics.
Let's do a little Q&A. Can we do that from the YouTube, the chat?
We should bring Harley in here if he's here. But yeah, we should do a Q&A.
Little rapid fire Q&A. Just keep creating new timelines here. Good ones. That's always fun.
Let me grab Harley into here too.
Do it.
So we got a Q&A going on. Let me know what question you guys have.
Anything about anything. $201 at 22.25%, 222, baby.
I mean, why would it stop until the snapshot? Okay, everybody, we got 93 people and no questions. Come on, let's go. Okay, I'm sending Glow the invite to join.
Cool.
Have you met Glow?
I don't think so.
He's been a lifesaver for the community. He's mainly the one that's helped everybody get all the trust lines and all the airdrops. Some of the low key, he helped tons of people get the XR Doge, like all the airdrops. So he's been a real MVP to the community.
Beautiful.
I just sent him the invite. How are you enjoying the website? I know you were talking about it a bunch.
Yeah, no, it's money. It's just simple. It's just simple because it's all right there. You can just get different videos that you're looking for. Like I said, you did a good job just breaking it down in a simple way without too much overwhelming things on a website that could be. So yeah, I got a bunch of my people in my community to Wakewater Code to check it out, join it, because they were asking me these questions that you were already answering. So it's money for those that are watching. Get on it. There's just so much value there, so much value, and you're worthy of receiving it, as Zen and others translated it to you guys. So it's big time, man.
Well, yeah, the number one thing that I have from people is they just say it's too cheap and I'm undervaluing myself. So this is probably for the people that are on this live last call, because I am going to raise the prices. The people that got in early are grandfathered in for the early prices. So early members keep the $10 price, but I'm going to raise it to keep it because the airdrop's worth a lot of money itself. But anyway, switching subjects.
Yes, sir.
Mark, wow, Mr. Anon. We got the creator of Huge Tits in the live chat tonight. What's going on? We got a huge charity planned, but we're waiting for Harley. Harley is here with us. Harley, welcome to the $2 celebration Zen Lounge party. We're live. It's Friday night. I hope you are ready to join the celebration. Let me turn off the share. Your thing's muted.
Here we go. I think I'm in business now. How's it going?
Everybody, welcome Harley, aka Glow. You guys, everyone, give him a huge thank you for hooking you guys up with all the trust lines and all the action on Zoom. He did the workshop before everything exploded, so everyone, give him a huge thanks. What's going on, bro?
Just got back to the house. It's crazy how all these trust lines, especially the ones doing the airdrops, are all starting to blow up right at this moment. You see Solo just hit $2. ELS is dropping, but that's because everybody's getting the airdrop. But that's going to rebound just like XR Doge did. It's XRP season. Like, I'm seeing a whole bunch of signs that major adoption's right around the corner.
Beyond major adoption, like there's things like it's hard to catch up with all the things that are happening. We have to have like a mastermind just to keep up with everything. But what's most exciting? What like the most exciting developments you see on the XRP ledger? I know you're fully involved.
I just like seeing everybody using it, because you didn't see this a couple of months ago where everybody was like, oh, this airdrop's coming out, that airdrop's coming out. This literally just started. Like some of us were doing this for a couple of months, but it wasn't like I'm seeing now because literally everybody's on these airdrops.
You're one of the OGs. You're help teaching a lot of people about this stuff. So definitely pay your respects. So it's awesome. We also see the developments with Zoom Wallet, basically having on ramp for fiat. So we could basically say goodbye to Coinbase and all that BS. Basically just load our fiat directly into XRP, huh?
Yeah, for sure. They're making a lot
Wow.
of progress and updates. And I think they're just going to keep on updating it. They said they're going to start going into the retail side. So there's going to be more apps. So you can use these airdrops that you're getting for like Uber Eats, some food delivered to you. You can order stuff off of it. We're in the baby stages. Like soon it's going to be where we don't even realize we're using crypto.
Wow, that's big time. That's incredible, man. When you put it that way, it's nice to meet you, my man. Too. Like I respect. Yeah,
Well, dude, he's the one that taught me about the tips with Zoom. So all of us are on tips with Zoom, by the way. If anyone wants to be generous and send us a tip,
Oh yeah,
go buy some more solo tonight.
man.
Buy some more all this shit.
It's crazy. I was just saying, it's just crazy because I just look at it as like a game of telephone, right? And like we got to this place by the wrong game of telephone from like the Federal Reserve and all that stuff. And you got like all of us together, you with the trust lines, all these little things, like you're getting the right game of telephone going, and then we get to share that with people and then other people. And now people are hearing the call. They're literally hearing the phone ring and they're picking it up and they're answering it. And then everyone's just winning. So just a shout out to, like I said, both of you guys and everybody, because it's big time. Well, what's unfolding. It's so cool.
Well, yeah, it's awesome that there's so many people that are generous enough to share this information with everybody. Because obviously, the less people that know about this stuff, the more money that the people would make by keeping it a secret. So it's always nice when people actually share and spread information. And Harley always shares his information with as many people as he can who will listen. So that's what's exciting about our group. And Chris, you do the same. But I try to do the same with information that I have. So. We have like a nice telephone that works both ways.
Yeah, there's always been gatekeepers in the past, people trying to keep this information away from them because they're being greedy. But at the end of the day, there's room for all of us to eat. This thing can be huge. We just got to keep doing what we're doing. We're in the baby stages. So let's watch it mature and see where this goes.
Well, one of the beautiful things about this and what's unique about this is actually the more people that get involved, the better it is for us. So like, we don't have to be greedy. Actually, the less greedy we are, the better it is. Like the more people that see value in XRP, the more people we could trade and exchange XRP with. So
100%.
It's actually the opposite.
Yeah. And more people win. And when you help more people win, when you help more people learn, your value goes up. And it's just so universal. Like that's what's so cool about like crypto or anything where it's like starting to bridge people. It's like that energy gets to be exchanged quicker and faster, and things get to literally manifest sooner and have that whole illusion of time kind of fade. That's another thing I feel with this crypto thing. It's really diluting and distorting the way we perceive time, right? Because if I used to send money to you guys and you guys were across the world, it'd take days. Now you can do it in clicks, right? Of where we're headed. And you think of that change time, like those take days for all sorts of things to occur and more scenarios to play out. So I just always think crypto is fascinating. It's like a time bender. I know you guys talked about that with like, just like the, Mr. Pool stuff and things like that. It's just cool to see it all come to fruition and see more people adopt it. That's what's cool.
Time is the ultimate asset. I mean, that's the only thing that we can't get more of. You only have this moment. So it definitely does distort time. It seems like it changes timelines. It seems like it could be for the worst, could be for the best. I'm seeing everything for the best right now. Absolutely. It seems like we're definitely on the golden timeline. I see too many confirmations pointing to where we need to be.
Well, it's hard not to think you're on the golden timeline when you get airdropped like $500 and $1,000 out of nowhere, like on a random Friday morning. So
almost weekly at this point now.
Unreal.
Well, what you're doing, you're like some Jedi master of all. You're like Yoda of the trust lines. This dude is like, you're Morpheus actually. Let's
We're
pull it up.
okay.
We got to continue the celebration. We did.
Another one.
When we started this, it was at $1.92. We said we're going on the road to $2, and we said we're gonna manifest it like some true Jedi's, and we just manifested it. We blew past $2. We're at $2.03. What's the next target? Let's blow past $3. We're going to $10. So it's Friday night. Most people are at the club celebrating. Most people are at the nightclub. Some people are at a house party. We're in front of a computer screen looking at crypto charts, just watching our money go up. I think that's better. What about you guys?
Oh yeah, I take this out over a day in the club anytime. You're just gonna get your money taken. You're probably not gonna have a good time anyways. I mean, this is what we got to do until it's time for us to shine. You know, we got to celebrate like this.
Absolutely. Knowledge, learning is earning. I'd rather earn than have an expense at the end of the day. That was things I used to do, in the years past. To just you don't appreciate value, money, and time. And I feel like right now, people that not have to like do more. Sometimes we feel like we got to do more to like keep up with things. In a way, like do less, just like cut back on things that we used to do that no longer serve us. And that's one thing a lot of us can do without trying to add like a new skill. It's just like slowly cut back on little things here and there.
And staying in balance too. So one of the things that I've been disciplining myself in is making sure that I still, because it's really exciting right now with crypto. It's a full-time job almost, and reminding yourself, okay, well, you still have the spoke a wheel life with health and all other things that we talk about on this channel, but with all these airdrops and all this solo going crazy and everything, it's hard to just stay focused on all the other stuff.
For sure.
Or am I the only one?
No, you mentioned crypto being pretty much a full-time job. I just got my neck tattooed pretty much so that way I kind of have to commit at this point because, I see it like my job's already trying to fire me because I don't like needles anywhere around me. So this was the final, like, fuck you to them. Like, go ahead, fire me. I don't care.
Is that how you motivate yourself? Like basically putting yourself on the edge, like no other choice?
Oh yeah, for sure. I was gonna do it anyways, but shit, at least this gives me a reason to,
Yeah, I like to put myself in positions where it's like I burn the bridge behind me, so I have to. If I have a goal, like I burn the bridge behind me, I have to basically move forward. There's no going back.
Right.
What's your tattoo?
It's an angel. I don't know if you can see it.
Oh, there it is. Wow. Yeah. Wow. That's amazing. Looks good, man.
Thank you.
Solid. Yeah, I feel like even just crypto alone, it offers you so much freedom. That's the most beautiful thing. Like being able to move that kind of energy and money at that scale. Because I was even, remembering like, how stocks you get like a 9% ROI. Crypto is looking at like 100, 200, 500, 1,000% in like a 20 fraction of a time. So imagine just people just going around trading some things, trading precious metals and cryptos, really getting the economies going. Like you start seeing I call it like that zoom out lens, that big picture. It's amazing what some things, and I know we always talk about like even in passing, like kind of the projects that we want to do. What are some things you guys want to do? Like when the numbers really start growing and changing, what are some things you guys have on your mind? Like you wanted to start putting together?
For me, I just want to be able to spend more time with my family, travel a little bit, not have to worry about stuff, pretty much have the freedom to do what I want, give that like 6 months to a year while I really figure out what the next step is. Because I definitely want to help people find their financial freedom. I want to teach them how to get out of the old guard and get into the new system to break those chains. So yeah, that's pretty much where I'm at with it. What about you, Zach?
Well, one of the things I want to do is just continue what we're already doing. And I'm going to keep doing this just on a larger scale with more resources and be able to connect the community and do things more for real. But mainly before I go and like try to be the next big CEO or do something really like really something like courageous like that, I'm just going to take some time to enjoy my time and like enjoy life. I've been working really hard for a long period of time, and basically like to get to this point that I'm at right now, it's already my whole entire life's journey. So I'm gonna really just enjoy the moment. I really enjoy paradise and the beach, and only ever been able to spend like 7 day time period. So I want to be able to spend like three months at the beach and just enjoy being cozy and enjoy. And while I'm there, I'm gonna be able to like enjoy life, and that's when I'm truly abundant and I can truly feel abundant. That's when I think I'm gonna really act on the next big idea that I have. Because um, right now, I can only think so big because I'm not truly abundant. I haven't reached those levels, but I do have a lot of plans. King Chella is one of them. We just saw Travis Scott use music festivals for something really manipulative and bad, but music festivals can be used for something really positive with frequencies, and it could be used to unite people. That's kind of like what I like to do, unite people. And music is also really fun. It makes people get on the same wave. And uh, all throughout human history, like even like in African cultures, they had drum circles, different things with music because it gets people together on the same vibe. And I want to be able to do that real music festivals, not this CIA black ops stuff. And I'm going to be doing that on a huge scale once I have the resources. So that's something I'm always inspired to do, but so many more things I'm going to do after I take that long paradise vacation that I really want to do. And maybe also go travel to Europe too, because I've never been. So I want to go travel and experience all the different cultures and then come back, and then I'll create something crazy. That's my plan. What about you, Chris?
That's what's up, man. No, that's incredible. For me, just it's like creating healing centers. I mean, I'm so adamant. A big part of my awakening came through a health scare. You know, at 26, I got colitis, acid reflux. I was a mess. It really didn't look like it on paper. So that was kind of like my wake up call. And so my healing journey, like physically, is what brought me to my awakening. And so I know that's like a lot of people are watching this. Crypto aside, whether you're waking up to society, what's going on in life, like the first thing that happened when I started waking up to things externally was wanting to get healthy, you know, wanting to change the things I was doing every day, my habits and my lifestyle. And so if you can create centers like that, like big come out better facility, like people go in and then they come out better, just in a way where there's, you know, no reoccurring customers, no side effects, all these different things that, you know, people are so programmed to go into a healing space like a hospital and come out worse. You know, I saw it happen. I've experienced it myself. I've seen people go through it. So just that right alone. And I think that's something everybody can get behind, just like all of what you guys want to do too, you know? So, but at the same time, you meet yourself where you're at, you see the bigger picture, and then you keep holding that vision. So yeah, like healing places, especially for children too. After all that, like you said, Zen, like all the satanic stuff. I mean, whatever you want to make believe or whatever you believe to be true is real. There are kids being trafficked and all sorts of things. And you want to support companies and, you know, donations and foundations that give back. So that's definitely a part of it too, man. It's giving
I'm gonna let one cat out the bag. Nobody repeat this secret. It's only because I drank 2 of these Kona lights.
Yeah.
Oh shit, we
But
got
yeah, I'm totally. I think that health is really important. I think that some people, even out of the 105 people, will say that their journey through health and like eating natural stuff basically open their mind up enough to find crypto. So like health is really important. And one person I've been talking with, I shouldn't even be saying this right now because we're going to be either December 2nd or December 3rd. We're going to have David Wolf on the show. He's a huge crypto guy because he believes in being sovereign with his health. He doesn't believe in centralized health. He's a decentralized health. If you know David Wolf, he's been off the grid for like 20 years. He made cacao famous. He created such a revolution with natural health that he made cacao so famous that now grocery stores sell cacao because of him. That's how famous he made it. And he's going to be coming on in about a month. So keep that a secret, guys. But I think that healing is going to be one of the biggest trends 2022 to 2030, because now everybody's awake to the fact that so many people found out that pharma is bad, and now they're going to look for new solutions. And people that are practitioners and like stuff that you know how to do are going to be really rich.
I agree. We're definitely going to need some healing coming out of it. I mean, a lot of people have been asleep for a long time, and there's a lot that they need to re-educate themselves on and detox from. So
Yeah.
I think it's going to be it's going to be an interesting process. But I think finally all the cures are going to be released, and people
There it is.
won't be stuck behind big pharma and their bullshit, because they wouldn't be in business if they kept people healthy. That's how they make money, is by making you unhealthy, because they won't have any customers if everybody was healthy, if everybody was living the way that they're supposed to live. So hopefully this is the nail in the coffin for that. Not hopefully, it is the nail in the coffin for them. And yeah, we're on to the net. We're into the age of Aquarius. We're into where we need to be as a society to finally move on.
Boom. There it is. Yeah, I feel like all of us are remembering literally those very things. We're remembering it can be natural, health can be simple, basic movement, like not having to do what everyone is doing and stuff, and and not feeling like you're going against the grain or being weird. So yeah, health is so key. I'm excited for that episode. I want to tune into that for sure with David Wolf. He actually went to one of our we had our retreat in Georgia. We went to like a sacred land in Georgia, and I guess he was there with like 50 of his people, and they were just all over the place, and they had interesting stories about it. And I used to follow his Telegram too, his Telegram channel. He's got a trove of information, so I'm excited for that one. But yeah, man, the health stuff that just
it's kind of how it all happened, was kind of like that whole frequency thing where Eddie Bravo just did a show with David, and I was like, oh wow, David, he came into my frequency.
There you go.
And then all of a sudden I started doing the crypto coaching, and I was working with one of his friends, and his friend's a really cool guy. I'm gonna have him on the show too. I don't know if I should say his name, but he's a cool dude, Lars. So shout out to Lars if you're listening. And have him tell his whole story. He had a really crazy story about crypto and the energy of crypto and how it's different from the energy of. He's like a really smart guy in the spiritual realms, and he was saying how the spirituality of fiat money is totally different than crypto. It's totally different energy flow. And he tapped into the two different fields and was explaining to me, and I can't articulate it. He's going to come on and articulate it, but then all of a sudden he's like, hey, I'm going to have David come on your show. And it was like, it started up with that idea, and then all of a sudden it turned into a thing by just a couple steps. It's crazy.
It is
manifestation.
I honestly believe that too, because if you look at everybody who starts investing in XRP and XLM, these quantum assets, all of a sudden their lives start changing dramatically. They turn into, some people they turn into whole completely different people.
Have you guys ever seen pictures of Michael Arrington before XRP or Brad Garlinghouse before XRP?
No, do you have some? 204.
Michael Arrington looks like a total slob, and then like he gets XRP, all of a sudden he looks like a stud. But it was at $2.08. Let's see on the Sologenic Dex.
208.
It was already almost at 210.
Here we go. The
222. The rocket.
222 at the end by the end of this call.
I also saw in the chat someone posted the David Schwartz plane with the R2D2. And then
look at this chart.
So it was like David Schwartz pointed us towards Solo last week.
Wow.
He posted the Star Wars plane, and then the riddle was Solo, Han Solo.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, XRP destroys the Babylonian money magic spell that's enslaved humanity, and that's what he explained, that fiat money is basically cursed. The origins of fiat currency, the money that we have that's been slaved on us, is cursed, and XRP, it basically eliminates those curses and allows people to end their debt curse. Some people believe they have curses, like prosperity curses in their, like, this is some crazy stuff, but like in their ancestry or something. And XRP is supposed to shatter that. That's why it has a Cairo logo. If you know what the Cairo, let me show you what that is.
Oh shit.
And he's seen this all on some psychedelics trip. And I don't like to say that because it kind of discredits
Yeah.
people's experiences, but it's very real. And this is the second person. Anthony told me the same thing. And now you kind of understand why they use this logo, because it actually represents the energy field. Cairo, one of the earliest forms of Christogram. What is it? What is the meaning? It's a Christian monogram symbol for the first two letters X and P for the
Wow.
Greek word of Christ. So that's what he told me. But back to the main agenda.
Wow.
XRP US, we're at $2.05, and the chart looks unbelievable. Look at that.
It looks like it has legs to keep growing. That's crazy. And we're still like what, a month away, more than a month away from snapshot date. So it's just going to keep running until the snapshot.
Sheesh.
$10, $15. That being the only regret you have is not buying more when it was down. Fuck. God damn it.
Oh,
Woo!
gotta love it.
Celebration.
Gotta love it.
For many.
Everybody, spam the chat again. Let's get some noise. We're going to end this stream in about probably 10 minutes. So if you want us to keep going, I'm going to shut the stream right now. So if you guys don't make some noise, so make some noise in the chat real quick. What do you guys want to talk about next? What's going on? You're the master not only of the Zoom trust lines, you're also the master of all this NFT stuff. So my boy Chris is also pretty excited about I told him a little bit about best NFT.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
How, like we might, so if somebody only has 1,000 XRP, 1,000 SGB, I have some friends that don't have that much SGB, like they're young, they're like 18 years old, 19 years old. They only have 1,000 SGB. They should probably just get NFT points, huh?
Yeah, that's what I ended up actually going 100% best FTSO this epoch just to get the NFT points, because I feel like they're the only ones that are really innovating. There are a couple more to have better rewards, but for me, it ends up equaling out with the NFTs you get. But everybody's going to have their own strategy when it comes to delegating their votes.
So what the hell? I was looking at this one. They're selling this one for 525,000 SGB or 22,000 SGB. And how did they get this one? Do you know? What was the quest to get this one?
I think that was 3,000 NFTP points. So that one was pretty hard to get.
Oh, wow. So you need to get the NFT points.
Mm-hmm.
So this is another, and I see a bunch of other people are trying to copy their innovation, and a bunch of other people are starting to try to do this, huh?
Yeah, and that Yugo one, it's actually a utility one that you get more NFT points. It's like a multiplier. So they've kind of gamified it a little bit.
This is like some metaverse shit, huh?
Mm-hmm. I think that's really where it's going to go. And then also the Bored Apes one, the Bored Apes, they always go for a lot of money. Like, so
wow, look at this.
And that's just the start of it. Like when they actually mint the NFTs, like they're going to go even crazier. Like, I feel like that's a good price to even get one at.
Well, I'm blown away. I'm really excited about all this cool things. And thanks to all the people on this channel, we could keep everybody up to date. Make sure you guys subscribe tonight. Make sure you give us a thumbs up if you like this content. If you want more from us. How do you actually, we should do a whole workshop on how you actually put these up for sale and stuff, because this is pretty cool.
Yeah, definitely. And we're still early. Like they're going to continue to keep building these marketplaces for NFTs, for Songbird, for Zoom Wallet. I'm sure for XLM and Lobster too. So we're on the ground level of this.
Somebody said it's at $2.17. I don't know where I see that. What chart are you guys looking at on the chat?
217.
Yeah. Well, it's at $2.08 here.
That's wild.
Well, any last thoughts? Anything last you want to share with the group tonight, Chris, before we close down the stream for tonight?
Shoot, I would just say just get prepared for the next couple weeks and couple months as we end this 2021. You guys are in a good place. I think everyone here on this call and who's found these channels, our channels, your pages, we're in a good spot, for what's to come. And as people start waking up to things more and more, be there to help them, support them, share whatever you can, let people who are open to your information feel it. And just know you just got a lot of answers. You got a lot of answers within you. You wake up to yourself. You wake up to a lot of different things in reality. Take care of your health. Take care of your things. Get your things in order. Say less to more things that don't serve you, and just really take care of yourself. Like, just focus on what is rather than what isn't. That's just one thing I've just been saying over and over this week. Focus on what is rather than what isn't. So I'll just leave people with that. And that's just one way to wrap it up on a wild Friday night. Wild Friday night. I love it. Love it.
Definitely the most wild we've gotten on the Zen Lounge. So, Harley, what do you got to say?
Pretty much just continue to stay cozy. We're literally at the beginning of this bull run. If you're just now getting into crypto, you haven't seen anything yet. If you weren't around in 2017, you don't know what the fuck's going to happen. And this time with major adoption, it's going to go even crazier. So just buckle in. Don't get shooken out, because the new world is coming.
I'm going to say be confident in what you've learned so far in these channels, because the holiday season's right around the corner. You're going to go into Thanksgiving, and you're probably going to encounter, everyone's going to be talking about the dog coins. Everybody's going to be talking about Ethereum. Everyone's going to be talking about Bitcoin. It's going to be the holiday topic of discussion. And I hope that you're ready to represent the XRP army and you don't bow down to any of these Bitcoin maxis when Zoom is about to take over the entire game. You better let them know about Solo, airdrop, and you better let them know to hop on the train before they get left behind. We know that XRP Ledger is coming like a storm. So that's all I got left to say. Thank you guys for supporting this channel. Support the website if you haven't already. Last call. I'm raising the prices. Like and subscribe. Sunday, 11 a.m. for the website people. We have a workshop. Everybody, peace. Good night. And let's keep watching these games. $3 by tonight.